What's going on, Mets? So literally what my issue was, I have no idea. I literally did it a bunch of times, doing the set, reset, like you know how you're supposed to do, and it just didn't seem to want to take, and then just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, yep, now it works. The torque that thing has, I mean, check that out. So it looks like the E-Revo is going to rip it tomorrow. Too bad Asterian's not here to see it. Yeah, she's ready. She's ready to break stuff. It has literally been years that this thing has seen pavement, grass, anything. So, yeah. As long as the weather holds out. Hey, Vector, what's the weather for tomorrow? I don't know. Hey, Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Weather alert for Plymouth. There's a high wind warning in effect until Friday, November 1st, 6 a.m. Tomorrow, there will be intermittent clouds with a high of 58 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 34 degrees.
All right, cool. Well, it looks like we'll rip the E-Revo tomorrow. I just got to make sure that those battery packs are all charged up. But yeah, this thing has not seen, what do you want to say, the light of day? This has not seen the light of day for years. So, and now we've got a 427 big block in it. And yeah, I don't think this drivetrain is going to hold out with this thing. I mean, this thing, I want to actually take it out right now. I want to see what this thing can do. This thing has never been like that. It's a screamer. I'll tell you that, man. It is a screamer. There you are, Asterian. Oh, 34. Yeah. Yeah. I checked Grumpy One's weather up in Maine, and man, he's at 36 degrees right now. I don't know what his low is going to be, but I think our... Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 68 degrees
Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's like 68,
Tonight,
69 degrees right now.
Low of 52 degrees.
Huge difference. Yeah, Asterian, man, this thing. I mean, look at that. Got to hold on. Holy crap. Oh, I wonder what we're going to break and twist first. Hopefully nothing. We'll see. Gen 1, E-Revo. It lives, man. Holy crap. That's insane. Asterian, all thanks to you in a way. But look at the batteries barely fit. It's almost like I got to do a Velcro strap around the body to keep the batteries in. 43 degrees here now. Yeah. But I wanted to throw a stream on. Apparently, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I don't know. It just was not taking. I just kept on. After I ended the stream, I just didn't give up. I just kept on turning it off, turning it on. And I know this is, it's just one of those things where you start to doubt yourself, right? So obviously I know that, you know, the white side is usually what is facing the writing or whatever on the receiver. And I don't know. It's just one of those things. And I'm like, man, is it weird like it would be opposite? So I just flipped it around and it didn't change anything. So I knew to put it back. But yeah, this is going to be nuts. This thing has not seen, I mean, I can't get over the fact of how long this thing has not seen the light of day. I mean, the dirt that's on here, the dirt that's on there, that's original dirt. from like years ago. The motor's burned out and I just gave up, and work got too crazy and it sat on the shelf just forever. So shocks are holding up though. No leakage. We'll see what happens tomorrow though. But yep. So I don't know, man. I want to go rip it right now. I just want to see what this thing will do. I mean, look at even the even the little rubbers are dry rotted. Well, yeah, you can actually see it split. See how it's open? So one's in the back. Those ones are dry rotted. It's been a long time, man. Oh yeah, look at this one. This one's gone. Nothing left of that one right there. But it'll be good enough. Good enough to rip it. There we go. The E-Revo lives. Oh yeah, I think it'll go. Do it. All right, so this was just going to be a quick little blip, just to show you that I didn't give up. I literally was. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, I know how to set these goddamn things. I'm like, here I am doing a live stream. I look like an idiot pressing the buttons going, what the hell's going on here? I have no idea why it didn't take. I don't get it. I even checked the battery voltage. That's how doubting it was. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, setting these things is supposed to be so damn easy. Well, that's why it's called Easy Run, right? Because it's supposed to be easy to do. You just basically just swap it in and go. Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm actually excited to rip this thing. I mean, I know I was dying to take that. I was so dying to rip that thing, and then that one right there, I'm not gonna, I know it sounds weird, right? But that, it's not going to be a shelf queen, but I do want to treat that with a different type of respect, because that's a more technical car, not a thrasher or a basher. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows, like all you guys know that do RC stuff. You know, so many people push cars beyond limits that they should be pushed, and then they start wine bagging that stuff's breaking. It's like, yeah, dude, why don't you just take your car and do the same exact thing you just did to that 1/10, 1/6, 1/8 scale car, and let's see how your car or truck, handles. These things do take a beating, but it's just like, I don't know. Even like the fan issue with the Max. So what? It's a damn fan issue. It was a damn little O-ring. Who cares? Stop crying about it. It's not Traxxas's fault. I mean, what do they say? S happens, right? So, but look at that. Original dust. There's even original fingerprints on there from years ago. I don't know if that's true or not. But, yeah, I don't know, man. And yeah, I am putting, I full well know, right? I full well know putting that big block motor in there. Love saying that. It is. It's a big block 427. Says it right on there. See? 427, just like the Camaro. Big block. Big block 427. 427 for 427. But anyways, I know something's going to get annihilated, but I'm all right with that. I'm going to take it easy, though. Oh, we'll see. Maybe this thing will surprise us. Maybe because the plastic has has been around for so long, instead of the plastic degrading, the plastic has actually gone through a hardening process because it's so old now. It's not brittle. It's like the bones, the dinosaur bones, you know? It's like these are dinosaur bones now. You know what I mean? They turned into rocks. So this thing is driving with rock solid drive shaft and axles. So I don't know. I was having fun. So it would be better if like there was a real interaction. Like I'm literally like, I know you're right there. Like it's weird, right? Because here I am talking to a camera. No, it's not the beer talking. Here I am talking to a lens, and you guys are seeing me, but you can't say anything back other than typing. You know what I mean? Oh, psyched. Oh, Asterion, what do you think's next, man? If this goes well, may have to revive the T-Max. Turn that Nitro. Well, you know what? We do have the E-Max. Maybe we'll E-Max it. Oh, but then I still gotta blast that, and I gotta blast that, and I gotta blast that, and that, and then I gotta get my wife out. Oh, gotta get my wife out to blast that, and then I still want to mess around with that, and then Armor's coming out with something in like 20 days. I don't know, just having fun, you know? Why not? The Max, E-Max, yep. Those gears are holding up. I was sure the differential was going to blow apart the second. No, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Just change the shocks of the Redcat. So, change them. Nah, I just want to rebuild them. Why change them out? Cost more money. I just got to take them apart, see exactly what's going on. But yeah, it's a screamer. I shut it off. Oh man, aren't what broken? The shocks? The shocks of the what shocks are broken? The ones on the TRMT8? No, they're just leaking. You talking about that thing up there? The TRMT8 up in the corner? Because that one's fine. That's just a little road beast of sand. And then SC Pro. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But the E-Revo is ready to go. Holy smokes. We'll then just fix them. All in due time, man. So what would you rather have me do? You want me to fix those shocks, or do you want me to drive this? What's going on, man? See, if you lived closer, you could drive one. Have you upgraded the drivetrain at all in that originally? No. No, I am literally expecting it to annihilate, but I'm also going along the lines of just taking it easy for now with it. It's a Revo Gen 1, and it had the dual Titans. I'm sure you know all about it. But I'm going along with because the original drivetrain is so old, the gears are hardened now from age. We're gonna find out. Bet you could fix those shocks right. Stop it. They are just leaking. Yeah. Yeah. Brushed Evo, E-Revo lives. Evo. Keep calling it Evo. The brushed Evo. Will be, yeah, it will be interesting to watch, won't it? I'm interested. Telling you, did you see me? Did you just join right now? Nobody, no one. Did you hear it run? Oh, you did hear it run? Yeah. Okay. Or you just joined. I'll snap it on for you real quick. Yes, yes. What are you answering yes to? Both what? Oh, you heard it run. Okay. Yeah, when I first set it up on the first live stream that I just did with it, we did the swap, and it would not take the initial setting. It was driving me nuts. Felt like an idiot. I know how to set these things, and I'm just like, why is it not taking? Unplug the packs. I checked the packs for power to make sure, like, for some reason they were, like it was detecting low voltage, and everything was fine. And then when I turned it on, like literally when I was about to give up, I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to hit the power button one more time. I hit the power button one more time, and just out of, that habit of just giving a quick little pull, I didn't even have my hand on it, and the thing almost flipped off the stand, and I was like, holy crap. I have no idea why. I don't know. Gremlins, my brain. I know I didn't have enough of these. Matter of fact, I'm thirsty right now. Come on, do what? Do it. Do what? Take it out now? It's pitch black out. I want to get some video of the carnage. It actually looks like a good picture. Just fix those shocks because you haven't used the car in 6 months. Oh, I think I know what you're getting at. Yeah, are you talking about the video that I did on that Redcat where it slammed full speed into that stone wall? Is that what you're kind of referencing? Asterion? That Redcat slammed into a stone wall. I got it on video. It broke one of the hub knuckles. But with Redcat, like most now, front back's all interchangeable, so I just bought 2 more. Now I've got a spare for the next wall. I'm getting amped up right now. I wish it was daylight right now. Actually, Big Black's got enough light to where I could go over there tonight if it wasn't raining, and I'd blast it tonight. I'll throw on all the lights on Big Black. That would actually probably look pretty cool. Dude, you're actually making me want to break open the Redcat now. Asterion, you better start doing some videos here. I just did something that you asked right here. The E-Revo first gen now lives. You got what you wanted, right? I never seen the blackout. No, I've actually never seen the blackout running either. It's a virgin. It has not seen ground. I'm lucky if it's even seen the floor. I don't even think it's even seen the floor. The blackout running is basically going to be just like the, well, not just like. It's different. It's a different animal. I got so much RC content that I've got to do. Like I said, I'm not I'm not afraid to take the DB Pro out. I'm not afraid to take it out. I just don't want to wait because, like I said, it's a different class of vehicle. It's a technical car. You know what I mean? It's built. It's like I like respect it. You know what I mean? It's almost like it. We should have like a setup here where you have, like when you go into a liquor store, stuff that's on the top shelf, it's top shelf liquor. Well, maybe the top shelf should be like top shelf cars. The only problem is those things would never fit up there. So, look at that thing. Look at this thing. The E-Revo lives. This thing's a beast. I can't wait. Can't wait to rip it. Got to make sure all my cameras are charged up. Now I can finally put stuff away. I just like saying it's got a big block. It's got a big block 427. But yeah, this was actually a really good purchase right here. This was one of those bang good deals. They were blowing them out the doors, and I got the I hit it just right. But now it's time to clean up because who knows what we're gonna break tomorrow. Provided the weather holds out, it should. Maybe doing a I should probably nah, I won't Loctite that just now. It should be fine. But it'll be nice to run some of these bigger gears because obviously we went with the smallest gear possible. What did we go with, Asterion? 17, right? Went with a 17 pinion. It's a 65 tooth spur. Mod 08 or Mod 0.8, 32 pitch, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Pretty psyched. So we've got a bunch of pinions to throw at it. If we don't like what it's doing, right now I think we're safe because we're not putting out a lot of speed. We're definitely putting out torque. And that motor, being a big block, 427, has a lot of go. So, yeah. So there it is. Ready to rip. I uploaded a video 4 hours ago. All right. So, Asterion, you uploaded a video 4 hours ago. I have got, unless that's a notification for you right now. I actually do have a notification, but are you the top one? Right there? Is that you on the top there? Because if that's you, that would be a notification from you. Yeah, it is. I did. So I actually finally did get a notification for your video right there. I'll check it out. How long is it? It's only 2 minutes. I'll definitely check it out. You got 2 videos set up in stock right now? Good. How do you feel about running that low C? What are you talking about? The DB or the Mojave? The DB is staying exactly the way it is. Both the Mojave and the DB haven't seen ground. They were supposed to see ground. Those were actually supposed to see ground. Man, I'm losing my days here. Whenever it was that I took the all 4 cars to that spot, they were supposed to see ground, but they never did because the weather turned to crap. I was able to run the max, so I ran the max and I ran the Camo X4. But right now, we've got for the Mojave, right now, we've got 2.9s, Hoons, that I'm actually going to run it because I want to see what it's going to do on the street. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I like the 5-spoke design, and obviously the white lettering. That's something I like too. So we'll be running these right here. On-road wheel. Just to see what it does. You know what I mean? Three of my cars are virgins. Yes, you're absolutely right. 2 of them weren't supposed to be. The Mojave and the DB Pro. They were supposed to go out, but it literally didn't happen. Yeah, aren't these a nice wheel? I think these are going to look sharp on there. It's going to look weird because it's so small, but it is going to be sharp. The only thing, though, that I noticed, I don't know if you can see it on camera. It must be the way it sat in the package. But if you look right here, there's a little bit of a flat spot. So what I may end up doing is throwing these in my truck, put them on the dashboard in the sun, and let the sun reform the plastic. Hopefully that's what the deal is. I don't like that. It's not an I don't think it's an optical illusion. No, it's definitely not an optical illusion. It's a flat spot. I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't know if it's from packaging or shipping or whatever. This one's round, but that one's got a little bit of flat spot right there. And then this one's pretty round. And this one also has, is that the same flat spot? That'd be no good. No. I don't know if you could see it. See how it's like misshapen, like right here? It's like bumped out a little bit. It's like flat and flat. This one has got a flat spot right here. So if I put them in the sun, it'll reform. But it'll be cool to run those, just as a trial. You know, I'll burn them up. Asterion, you got a message retracted. What's going on? Change that. Why have you never used the blackout? Did you buy it used? No, I bought it new. Why did I never use it? No time. It's called work, you know? I know you know how that feels. And think about it too, right? All right. You know the deal. My channel's not big enough to live off of in any sort of form or way or means. So I have to work for what I get. And to work for what you get, you got to work. So there's like that, like we were talking about before, it's that balance between family first, work, then play. So, you know what I mean? It's tough. And then when you've got so many RCs, I mean, I'm not saying that the blackout, it's not at the same level. It's not at the same level as those ones. So the blackout is a different animal. Even the Camo X4, I'm actually blown away by how that thing handled. Like me making that battery tray for it, relocating it, shifting it back. Granted, the first battery tray that I made was, obviously actually it wasn't the first one. It was the second battery tray, right? Yeah, the second battery tray, which I thought was the final. That one, you knew, it blew out because, landing on its roof, just the weight of the battery and the straps being connected the way it was. So, it's just a tough balance, man. You still have to be there for your family. You still have to, if you're a homeowner, you have to work on your house. You have to paint your deck, which I still have to paint my deck. I got to get my plow ready. Well, there's no getting my plow ready. The plow's already ready, but I still got to check it over. Probably change out the fluid. It's just stuff, man. Life. If I had a YouTube channel, it just literally, if this was my job, which who knows? Maybe someday it could be. I don't know. I'm going to try. Why not? I'm always up for something new. But I'm not expecting it to be. But you never know. Maybe I'll be the next Casey Neistat, billionaire RC channel. Yeah, right. Billionaire. See, you got me, what's that? Monologuing or whatever it is. Do I have any custom RC bodies? Like custom ones that I've done myself? The only thing custom I have, and it's really not custom, is that right there. That's just a Redcat Tornado with a bug body. I don't know what you mean by custom. I'm assuming you mean do I have any painted bodies? I've never actually been into painting bodies that I've had. Even my original RC that I had from when I was, holy crap. That RC that went 56.2 miles an hour back in 1992 or 3, that was just a clear body. And I'm that kind of, I guess, rat rod kind of just, whatever. I make bodies work like the blackout, right? That thing has been on. That body right there is from the that's from the T-Max. That's the T-Max. It's a T-Max body, right? I forget. Is it the T-Max? No. Is it? I forget. I can't see. Is that the T-Max body? No, it's not. It's the E-Max body. Because the T-Max body is right there. But that thing has been on several vehicles just because it fits. And originally, I put it on this thing, on the Redcat, on the Gen 7. Because, I don't know. I like just old school, I guess, kind of stuff. Nah, I painted model cars. That's about it when I was a kid. But as far as bodies go, any custom bodies, no. I'd thrash the crap in 2 seconds anyway. If I had a custom body, I'd be upset because it'd end up being a shelf queen. I wouldn't want to put all the work into it just to destroy it, because I will destroy it. Why do you like Redcat so much. It's weird, man. I see Redcat's faults and weaknesses, right? I don't know. Why do I like Redcat? I think because of value, I guess. For what you're getting, yes, there's stuff in it that, like, yeah, let me get this. Let me get the camo for a second. So right away, the camo, okay? Classic example. Dog bones, they're too thin. They're gonna bend, and I knew it. But I'm all right with it because I don't know. It's no big deal. This vehicle will get you out there. Even the Redcat Tornado, it's one of those things where you gotta realize its limitations right off, because if you don't, that's when you start, wrecking stuff. And this thing right here, just based upon what I had seen about its design, I knew that it had potential. I knew there were going to be weak points. I mean, look at those links. Look at these links right here. They look like toothpicks. And I literally thought that was probably going to be either the first or second thing that broke on this. I was expecting to bend shocks. I was expecting to, bend those links. Those links haven't moved. And I think it's a combination of the tire size soaking up, some of those bumps, those hits. And also the servo saver that they have in here isn't that bad. It actually, when you saw that hit, I don't know if you saw the video of where I slowed it down, and it literally hit on this wheel. That, to me, because of how high and how fast it was going at the time, that to me was one of those like wheel snappers. I just thought, like, hey, here we go, gonna break a wheel off, and it didn't. I don't know. I mean, and again, okay, get back on the camo. I should read to make sure that people don't want me to keep rambling, because I'll ramble all day about this thing because I am super surprised about it. And I'm not trying to build myself up like I'm some, master 3D printing, because I'm not, or design. But that battery tray, it totally changed how this thing drives, because I drove it with the battery being in its original rear location. And it's one of those things where it was actually a fight in my head to not switch it out of the box, but I wanted to see what it did out of the box first. Okay, I mean, I already knew I just wanted things changed. Then when I realized that you could actually put the battery tray down lower, it surprised me. But then what I realized again about that was they were putting too much weight forward. And then putting the weight too much forward, it screwed up the whole, I guess, weight balance of the whole thing. And then I thought to myself, looking at it, and I'm like, realizing the whole front suspension, because of the way the chassis or tub is designed, there's so much damn flex in it. I don't know, putting that battery tray in like that 100% changed the way this thing drives. I mean, it shocked me how it handled the jumps. It handled the jumps so much more evenly, if that makes any sense. It's like one of those things where years ago, right, driving RC, like planes, okay, one of the biggest things about planes is balance. You got to have balance front to back based upon the wing, even so that when it flies, it actually flies, okay? I always took that knowledge and brought it into my cars. So that car that went 56.2 back in 92 or whatever it was, I'll just say 92. I actually don't remember. It was like 91, 92, 93, somewhere around there. But it was clocked with I think a police radar gun. 56.2. Mine was the fastest car. No steering. But it was all that thing about knowing where I needed to put the weight of the components. It was always like trying to balance things out. You know, if you had too much rear weight, you'd have too much squat, too much, not enough steering control. You know what I mean? I mean, all you guys know this stuff. You got me talking, going on a rant. Why do I like Redcat? I don't know. Just, I see they've got a good value. Anytime I've ever communicated with Redcat, and it's not because of who I am, but maybe it's the way I talk. I don't know, but literally, bam, I tell them I need this. This is broken. Even with the tornado, I fired off an email and just point blank told them I've been doing RC since I was a kid. These shocks should not have bent, blah, blah, blah. I went into the whole thing. And literally, they sent me out 2 sets of 4 shocks. They sent me out 2 sets because, I don't know, maybe they liked what I said. But that camo, that thing's mint. I know somebody wrote something. I really like that one, but never really been a Redcat fan. I mean, yeah. My first Redcat was that Gen 7. Was it the Gen 7? No, sorry. My first Redcat was the TRMT8. That's when I realized, I guess, that Redcat was trying to get serious. That thing could probably compete with the Habeo as far as being I've got the term a thrasher. A lot of people say a basher, but there's a level beyond bashing that I just call thrashing. And that Habeo, the MT, I've thrashed that. And the reason why I thrashed it was because I knew it could take it. Looking at how it was built, the strength of the frame. It's almost like a ladder box style, aluminum frame. The gauge of the aluminum, the links. I think the links are actually stainless. The thickness of all the links, just you could tell that thing could take a smashing. So I just, it's a thrasher, and I really think that Redcat is like, it's not quite at that level of the Habeo, but it's close. It's real close. I think its only weak points are the hubs. The hubs are weak. I think, I don't know, maybe they're not slamming into that stone wall like I did, full trigger. Maybe it shouldn't have snapped. I don't know. But nothing bent on it. It just snapped. And, there has to be a weak point somewhere. But I think that's close to a thrasher. And once I fix those shocks, Asterion, why don't you fix them for me? Are you still here? Keep rambling. I know, dude. People get me going. I love talking about this stuff. But yeah, TRMT8 was my first Redcat. I realized Redcat was getting serious. Then I saw the Gen 7 and I was like, yeah, I'll try a crawler. And I replaced right away the stuff that, I mean, that I broke because I was an idiot, because I pushed it beyond its ability. I got bored, to be honest with you. Crawling's tough for me because with a crawler, I get very bored very quickly, meaning you go through the technical course and then, okay, now what? So I stripped out the transmission gears because I thought it was pretty cool that the Redcat could do reverse endos, like reverse wheelies, you know, an endo. It could do reverse wheelies pretty good. And that's what I'm assuming destroyed the gears. They were plastic gears, but now the transmission in there, the entire thing is either alloy and steel. So we have an alloy case with an alloy cover, which gave it more weight. Metal gears, obviously, you know, bearings throughout. It's got a slipper clutch now. It's like, and that transmission was $30. I mean, that right there was a no-brainer. If I had a gram scale, I should have weighed the original transmission and broken pieces compared to the transmission that's in there now. And what's nice about that, being a crawler, you want weight. So like even my wheels, I broke my wheels down and I took lead that you use for windows and doorways on the bottom. And I cut strips of lead and lead wrapped the actual rim and then drilled holes through, obviously, to still get that, you know, compression. But that thing's a tank right now, but it's planted. And having lead weights in those wheels being wrapped around the rims like that, no adverse, you know, effects. And then from that, for Redcat, I got the Tornado. I liked the Tornado, and then I saw the Blackout, and I liked what I saw in the Blackout. I just haven't used it, you know. All right. I painted the body for my Nitro, and I've driven it so much and abused it that the paint is falling off because of the heat, stones. Yeah, and that's just what you got to know, you know. Keep rambling for God's sake. Yeah, get me started. You know what I mean? Boy, I'm awful thirsty, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I know I shouldn't, but they just taste so good. I could just down it in a second. Yeah, I gotta fix all this. This mess right here is driving me nuts. There's gonna be another table right here that extends out for that. And I gotta have some shelves, more shelves. That Camo X4, that thing is actually pretty sweet. 525 for you? Yeah, 525 what? On 525 Friday, right? I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, it's Friday for you, right? You're that weird like half a day ahead, I think, right? I think you're still completely awake. Dude, it's because you're amped. I think we lost Matt's. I think my rambling, he was like, oh, Jesus. Says there's 6 people on here. So we've got the FBI and well, now it's 5. So we've got the FBI and a YouTube spy, you know, hanging out because they're waiting for Asterion to start talking about bomb making again. Asterion, you should like get some sleep, man. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, it's funny that Mike, yeah, Mike. Want to call you Mike. Mets. Maybe your first name is Mike. I don't know. I think I've seen a Mike Metz. I think one of my son's friends' name is Mike Metz. FBI, YouTube, Asterian, Vector, Invector, Old, and the CIA. Yep. Yeah, there you go. It's just us, man. I don't know. That Camo X4 though, like literally, I've got just good things to say about that so far. I was surprised. Here we go. First yawn. All right, so Asterian. Are you happy now? Now the E-Revo Gen 1 is alive. Granted, who knows how long it's going to stay alive, but it is alive currently. And this thing right here, I like this thing. Sleeping disorder. It'll be nice to see what that thing does, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what that thing does. Hopefully it just doesn't grind gears. We will see. Staring, you're about to blow a vein. All right, so no one else is speaking up, so I'm assuming everybody's dead. We just got Asterian. Metz was here. Nobody. Who else? That doesn't make any sense. Says there's like 5 or 6 people on here. Oh. Press random. I didn't even see that. We had somebody else on here too, didn't we? Or maybe that was the last stream. I don't know. There you go. Metz. Your first, is that your last name, Metz? I know it's YouTube. You probably shouldn't say. Metz is alive. Yeah, it is late. All right. Well, like I said, it was just frustrating that ESC was not functioning while I was doing the live. It's typical. It's all the stuff that you could edit out. You know what I mean? I have no idea why it didn't work. I don't know why it is working, but it is working, and we're gonna take it. ESC bone stock, no programming. I have no idea what anything's set to. Once we take it out and see if the actual Revo lives, then I'm actually going to check it on the program card to see what the settings out of the box were for that Max 8, right? 427. We'll check it with the program card, and then, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it survives. You know, I'm going on that its old bones are going to make it. We'll hope. At least I hope. Otherwise, I'll be buying more parts. Or otherwise, I'll be shipping a box to Germany. What's in this box of rattling parts? All right. I am going to end the live stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming. My wife is actually asking me if I'm done. All right. Well, now we know I've got to end the live stream. All right, guys. Thanks for coming to the stream from RC Guy Garage live. We worked on the Camo X4, and we worked on the Revo, Gen 1 Revo right there. It has now got a big block 427 in it. If you're interested in finding out what that is, just rewatch this live as, I guess, a recording. Thanks, everybody that came. Mets, we'll see you. Asterian, later. And I am going to end the stream in... Actually, is there somebody else that I'm forgetting? I'd hate to forget somebody else. Oh, nobody. If he's still here, nobody. We're just going to end the stream. Oh, look at that. Of course, somebody pops on. Probably another YouTube spy. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. And I am going to end the stream in 3, 2, 1. See ya.